What is going on, everybody? Holy smokes, this week has been insane. We finally, well, it's Friday. I'm not working tomorrow. Not happening. I am donezo. Let's see, 14-hour day Monday, 12-hour day Tuesday, 14-hour day Wednesday, and a regular day Thursday, 8 hours. So nothing crazy. Thursday, but I'm just wiped. This weather. But Monday, we're looking at 33 degrees with rain, which is good. The rain is not so good because then everything we got, I don't know, we just got another inch last night. So we're up to like 14 or 15 inches. Nothing crazy, but that's going to turn into a solid brick of ice with the rain we're going to get. So that'll make things interesting. That will make things interesting. And look at this. Getting, man, wild. Anyways, I just had to get a quick video out here. I got some mail call. So I got a subscriber had sent me one of these, or you'll see it. It's awesome. It is awesome. I really am excited for it, and I really can't wait to use it. And with the Sterling we got, we should be able to get a silver cell up here and running ASAP. So I still have to finish the aluminum. That is just taking me. I can't say it's taking me. Well, everything right now is taking me a while to do, just because I haven't even been in the lab all week. I went down there to do laundry so I could have some nice long johns on for the cold, and that's about it. I walked past it, and a tear kind of came out of the corner of my eye, and little girl's not happy. Hold on. I think she settled down a little bit. Wife's on top of that. She's got that down pat. Anyways, walking past it down in the lab, and just kind of a bummer week, because it's a hobby too. Like I find a lot of enjoyment just doing it. It's really interesting. It's fascinating, and like just all the science behind it. And of course, the cementing of the silver, when you get those really cool like stalagmite, stalactite things coming off, and it's just so cool to watch. And so I'm really looking forward. I just picked up some 3 gallons of distilled water, another gallon of hydrochloric acid. So I am ready to roll. But I'm really looking forward to doing this Sterling this weekend. I can't tell you how excited I am. So I'm going to make a video on that. And then I think I'm going to do it a little differently. I think I'm going to make it where I record some of the processes of trimming the gems off, or getting the gems, like the gemstones out, and try to be as detailed as possible with weights. So like get a before weight, or like a weight as we pull it out of the bag or the box, and then like a weight after we've trimmed everything and got rid of all the useless stuff, and then we'll go ahead and refine it. So I'm really excited about it. It's actually sitting right here in front of me. Here, I'll give you a quick show. Look at that. So there's some things in here that kind of I'm not happy about, like full-on packages. There's not a bunch of them, right? But that all weighs up. And then stuff like this. It's like trim that off so we get accurate. But I mean, I guess push come to shove, it's silver. Like if I ordered the same weight in gold and they didn't trim it like this, like there's no way I'd buy it if it was gold. But I mean, the rest of this stuff is pretty good. And then like the pearls, like all that, like that's not necessary to put in here. Especially because I think it's just the clasp that's stainless, or not stainless, sterling. But yeah, I'm really excited. I actually went through all of this too. There's a couple of things I do have in question. Let's see here. We'll go through this right now. Oh, there's a couple of things. So let's see. There's 2 things that I'm not sure if I want to refine. I may want to sell. Ooh, baby girl's not happy. 1 second. All right, back at it. So one of the things is, here, there's this dragon ring. This thing is, let's see here. This thing is really cool. So it's like, look at this. It's like adjustable. spring tension. I don't know. I think that's really cool. I think somebody might want that. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Come on. Somebody might want that. It's really detailed, and like even the bottom side of it. Look at that. Really cool. A ring that is, it's nothing wrong with it. But I figured there's somebody that might want something like that. Somebody might want it. So those are the two things that I've kind of questioned about refining. The rest of it, not so much. And then there's two things that I think are not sterling. So one being this ring. I don't see any markings on it, and it's magnetic. It's also really shiny. So like it's here. Like compared to that's silver, right? Or sterling. This light's not doing it any justice. Hold on. Let's see if I can. There we go. Maybe that'll do it. A different shade. All right. So you can still see how it's got that like yellow oxidized tint. Oh. She's crabby. She's crabby today. All right. So back to this guy. I don't see 925 stamped on it at all. It's also magnetic. So I don't have high hopes for this. But, really this is the only piece that I've seen out of that entire bag. Oh, besides, hold on. This is a Pandora, right? Well, it's supposed to be a Pandora. So, but this one's got me kind of tricked out a little bit, because if you see 925 right there, so it says 925 on it, right? But if you look closely, see if we get to zoom in, you can see that copper right there on the edge. So, along with, this is going to be close, but like, and in the middle there, you can see the copper. So, let's see here. I think I saw something on the edge as well. It's kind of hard to see in this lighting. Yeah. So, like a little bit. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see that, I don't think. But right there on the seam, kind of right there, it's the same thing. So, I don't have high hopes for this. But that goes to show you got to be careful with this stuff. Oh, it's not magnetic either. So this could quite possibly be just silver plated. So I plan on doing this one and this one separately. But everything else seems to be good, right? The 925 non-magnetic, and then a lot of it's the older side, so you can see a lot of wear on it, and I don't see any copper, screaming through. So, if this is actually fake, this would be the first fake one I've got that says 925. So I'm sure they're out there. I'm sure, you get a Chinese version of a Pandora bracelet, like a knockoff one, or because it definitely has silver on it. There's no question there's silver on here. So I can see the tarnish. It's got the look of silver. Like, it's kind of hard to mistake silver. It just has a unique look to it, right? Especially like as soon as it starts to oxidize, it's a very hard metal to imitate that. And so I can tell you it's plated at least in silver. As where, that ring I was talking about, like this doesn't look like silver. This looks like a nickel. It does. It's not screaming silver to me, but I could be wrong. So maybe we'll do a little experiment with these two separately. See if we get any silver. On to the next mail call item. So this was sent to me by a subscriber, and it is awesome. I am really excited to use this thing. So here we go. What is it? What is it? Wait. So check that out. This is, oh man, I wonder if we can get one of those like effects where you see it like continuously going on. Oh yeah, a little bit in there. Cathode for silver cell. This was handmade and it is absolutely beautiful. I thank you so much. Check this out. Look at the welds on it are just gorgeous. Yeah, I mean look at the polish on it. There's still a little bit of polishing wax on there, which I'll take off with some alcohol when I'm ready to go. Hopefully I get it this weekend. But man, it's gorgeous. This is going to work awesome. So I might have to do a couple of things. We'll do a trial run with it just to see what happens. But my guess is I may have to coat the back with like epoxy or something. And then the edges, I may have to run some rubber tubing around so that we don't have any crystal growth going around the side. But it's not copper. Copper is a pain in the rear to get off of stainless steel. And where silver kind of scrapes right off. So I'm hoping that it's not going to be the end of the world or that big of a deal. But I'm really excited to see that because we're going to be using a 3,000 milliliter beaker for our for the cell instead of that stainless steel. The stainless steel works great, don't get me wrong. You can run a lot through it. However, my runs aren't huge. They're not like, I'm not doing kilos at a time. And I really like to see what's going on with them. I mean, this like silver cementing is at like the top, right? But the crystals on a silver cell, top. That's the icing on the cake, for me anyway. And so we're going to be able to see the growth in real time. Man, it'd be really cool if I could get like man, that would take forever. I might do that one time. We'll do a test run on this, but I'll see if I can get something like a extremely long recording. I don't even know how I would go about that, but I'll have to look into that a little bit. But just to watch like a time lapse of the silver cell working in progress. But man, thanks again. I really appreciate that. You can tell you put a lot of time into it, man. The quality of this is superb. Thank you. Well, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching and also apologize. Life has been crazy right now with these temperatures. So I plan on getting back into the refining. I actually have started on that Sterling. So I should be able to get some of that done. And then I should have the second part out of the aluminum series here by the end of this weekend. So hopefully Monday we'll have the aluminum. And then somewhere in the middle of the week we'll have this silver Sterling. And then possibly another silver cell running. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. All right. I'll see you in the next one.